there, folks, and welcome again. I wanted to take a little bit of time today and do a review of this incredible Native American flute case. I haven't done a review in quite a while, and this case is definitely worth highlighting. So I recently got this Native American flute case. This is the Nomad XL from the Horizons Flute store from Johnny Lipford. And I used it for the very first time at a gig just this last weekend at the Pacifica Flute Gathering, and I gotta say it outdid itself. The Nomad XL is just the same case as the Nomad, except it's a little bit longer, and it's meant to carry longer flutes. But I didn't bring any long, tall flutes this time around. I used the extra space for something else that I want to highlight, and it's really it was very easy to use and very, very convenient. And I felt good knowing that my flutes were going to be safe. Didn't have to worry about it, doing the stage stuff. I didn't have to worry about anyone stepping on my flutes. We got a hard case here, so it's just, there's a lot of confidence that goes into bringing your flutes to a gig and knowing that they're safe. So I am looking forward to flying with this for my next out-of-town gig. I know that I could rely on this, and honestly, I would even feel good about checking this and letting the baggage handlers chuck it around, because the way I have it set up, it's pretty bulletproof. So I just want to show you a little bit about what's going on here. So I have not unpacked from my gig yet. I've been home for I don't know how many days, a week maybe, whatever it is, doesn't matter. So, let me show you the whole gamut here. So this says it's able to hold 5 to 7 flutes. You could actually put more in there if you like, depending on what you're going to do. So this is what I did. Show you exactly what I did, because like I said, I haven't even unpacked yet. So it zips on top here, and it has these great leather ties here on these zippers. Makes it very easy, very convenient. And right away, of course, the beautiful Horizons logo there. Super padded, just wonderful. Really well made. Beautiful canvas here, and of course you got the little Pendleton style feely wool thing here. Beautiful leather strap. Got that great logo on there. It just looks really slick. So Johnny and Maria Lipford are really doing some wonderful things here. So, first of all, I have quite a bit of extra room here because my flutes are down there. I didn't bring any big flutes, mostly mid-size. So, what's this? This is a little bag, actually from an old family reunion that I had and I went with my dad when he was still around in 2000. Part of my family's from Eastern Oregon, so that's the Eagle Valley. If you know, you know. What's inside here is all my little blocks, totems, fetishes, whatever you want to call them. So that's what I got inside here. And they're nice, and they're all together. I probably could have done a better job by protecting these a little bit better, but I wasn't going on a plane or anything, but they're all in here. So I think next time I'm gonna kind of put together something so I could protect those a little bit better, maybe individual, I don't know, whatever. So first thing is I got this little bag on top, and all this is a tiny little high spirits flute. I had one song that I played with this, my song called Wyakin, and I used this, and it's just kind of sitting on top. So, actually add this back to my little arsenal here. So now I got a bunch of flutes in here, and because they don't have the block on top, you got a lot more room, right? So some people, I think when Johnny's saying 5 to 7 flutes, he probably means like with the block on top. you know, and he recommends putting them each in a bag to separate them so they don't scratch up. I recommend that too. But I have all the blocks off of them, so I got a lot more room. So let's see what happens here. One flute. Beautiful. Two flute. So which one this is? Oh, beautiful. Rising Moon. That last one was a red kite flute from the UK. Three flute. Another Rising Moon. This is in D. Keep going. Four flute. This is E, another Rising Moon. What'd I say, 5? This is 5, I think. This is a red kite flute in C sharp. Oh, I'm making a mess. Uh-oh. 6 flute. Another Rising Moon, F sharp. And 7 flute. Another Rising Moon in A. So I got 7 flutes plus a little flute, and I put all my blocks and fetishes and stuff on top. So 7 flutes, that's about what it says, right? And if I would have brought some small, I mean, some of those are bigger flutes, right? Like they're bigger around the bore. So I could have put more in there, depending. And there's lots of different ways to pack it, right? So I could have done more things, probably fit 1 or 2 more in there, depending. It all depends on your flutes, how you pack it. But if you look all the way down at the bottom, you probably can't see that it's a black hole, right? But at the bottom, there's some great padding here at the bottom here as well. And it's lined with this great, I think that's nylon or some sort of thinner canvas. They're just built really, really well. So if you're looking for a flute case, I highly recommend Horizon's Flute Store. Johnny and Maria are wonderful people, and they're doing wonderful things for the flute folks, all of us weirdos that like to collect these Native American flutes. And it's super slick, right? It's just a classy looking thing too, you know? So it's like when you show it to a gig with this beautiful case, it's like, yeah, it looks good too. So I would highly recommend these. And he has a whole slew of different cases, right? So you can get a long one, you can get a short one. There's even one that has like 3 or 4 of them put together. I forget what that's called. I'm not versed yet in all the names, but there's a bigger one. And I plan to get the one that holds more flutes. It's like, I think it's 3 tubes, but they're not as long, right? So I plan to get one of those as well, just to bring more flutes. So this would be, if I was going to really go somewhere and do a whole bunch of stuff, I would probably have 2. I'd put all my larger bass flutes in this case, you know, maybe just 3 or 4. And then I'd take the one that I'm planning to get, to put, you know, 10 or 12 in there. Just to kind of have everything I need, because I like to overpack just in case, when I go on flights and things like that for gigs around the country. So I'm going to leave the link to where to get these flute cases in the description. So please check out that store. He has much more than cases. Actually, I got it pulled up right here. Much more than cases. He runs a flute school. He gives lessons. There's accessories of anything that you could think of for the Native American flute. It's there. Every resource that you could possibly want, it's there. These cases come in several different colors. I said about 1 million times. They're just Johnny and Maria and Horizon's Flute Store have really outdone themselves. If you're into this world of Native American flutes, they have everything that you could possibly need. And it seems that as time goes on, they have even more. So check them out. It's horizonsflutestore.com. Horizons with an S, plural. Horizonsflutestore.com. And I will put the link to get this exact one in the comments. So if you like this stuff, if you like me doing reviews like this, please let me know in the comments. I don't do them very often. But I have all sorts of stuff to review, you know? So I'm going to be reviewing my acoustic guitar a little bit more soon. I'm going to be reviewing my electric guitar very soon. I've had both these things for quite a while, but I've never really gone into depth about it. You know, this is how I make my music. You know, I'm going to be reviewing software that I use, all the different stuff and bells and whistles that I use to make my content and record my music. I'm going to be reviewing all that. So if you're into that and you think that'd be good content, please let me know in the comments. Again, please like, share this video, subscribe if you haven't already. We just hit 2,000 subscribers here on YouTube yesterday. I'm blown away that we've made it this far. And I couldn't have done it with all of you guys, or I couldn't have done it without all of you guys. So thank you so much for your support. New music coming out. Wow. I'm going to be releasing some music under some different names as well, because I have some stuff in different genres that I think would just fit underneath another moniker. So talk to me. Let's talk. I remember I do give flute lessons privately online. Send me an email. Let's talk. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Until the next video. Have a great day.